Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the Samsung Galaxy J5, and in this video we'll be doing the gaming review with the Galaxy J5. And I've already posted my unboxing video, so you can check out that video for a general overview. And we'll quickly start gaming. And the thing with the Galaxy J5 is that it has very limited internal storage. It comes with 8 gigabytes, but out of that we just get about 4 odd gigabytes of space. Hence, the storage space is a bit limited for games. But we'll start with casual games and then quickly move to heavy games. Let's start with Dead Trigger. So this is Dead Trigger 2. And the screen on this Galaxy J5 is a Super AMOLED screen. The screen quality is nice, but it does not have auto brightness sensor. And as you can see, it's handling this game very well. And another thing is that though this device has a micro SD card slot, but again with Android L, you cannot install the apps and games directly to the SD card. So the number of games that you can install will be limited. And that's the reason that I could install just about 3 games and 1 big game due to the limited storage. Because the entire game was simply not movable to the SD card. And we'll also check the temperatures later on. And it's handling this game very well as of now.
What do we have here?
So let me do one thing. It's playing this game actually really well. As you can see, no issues. I did not notice any lagginess. It's handling it well. And this device is having the Snapdragon 410 chipset. It's the same one that we found on the Moto G 3rd generation. So as you can see, it's doing good. And some of you have asked me to compare it with the Moto G 3rd generation. And I would say the screen quality is better on this J5, as it's having an AMOLED screen which is a lot more vibrant. So let me do one thing. It's running this game very well. As you can see, no issues as of now. So let's get out of this game and move to other games. And I'll just hit this and I'll just swipe this off. And now let's move to Leo's Fortune. So this is Leo's Fortune. And I have used this device now for about 3 days. And one thing I really liked on this device is the battery life I was getting. I was getting almost a SOT of more than 5 odd hours with this J5. So the battery life is really good. I would say it's better than the Moto G 3rd generation. As you can see, this game also is running really well on this device. But I do certainly feel that the internal storage is pretty less if you are a sort of a gamer. In that aspect, I would say the Galaxy J7, which has 16 gigabytes of internal storage, would be a better bet. I just don't know why Samsung released this model with just 8 gigabytes of internal storage, as they were touting this as a gaming phone.
I wonder how it works.
And as you can see, it's running this game also really well. Really smooth, did not notice any choppiness.
What's this now?
Regarding the speaker is okay, I would say, but not very loud. It's just okay in my opinion. Neither great nor bad. So as you can see, it's running this Leo's Fortune also really well. So let's get out of this one and let's try some heavy games now. So I'll just swap this away. And it's just around 6 odd minutes since we were gaming. And I don't feel any heat, but let's look at the temperature. And as you can see, it's just around 36 degrees Celsius. And here again on the back also just about 36 degrees Celsius. So it's not heating up. That's a good thing. And now let's try Asphalt 8. So this is Asphalt 8 and let me show you the graphics settings. I'm keeping it on the default settings, that is medium, and I'm going to use on-screen steering. So let's play a few levels. So this is Asphalt 8. I'm trying the drift. We are at the medium graphics setting. And I notice minor frame drops. Now it's when I'm doing the drift, sometimes I'm noticing that, but for the most part it's smooth. And I was initially worried how would be the touch response, because when I tested it with a multi-touch tester, it registered only 2 touch points, but as you can see, the touch response is good. It's working fine, I would say. But in terms of multi-touch, it has just 2 multi-touch points. And I noticed minor frame drops with very high action. And quite a few of you have asked me to also test the Galaxy J7. I heard that it should be available soon, so hopefully it comes out in the market and then I'll try to review that one also. So let me do one thing, let's get out of this level and move to the next level and see how it handles it. So this is the Tokyo level. And we'll check the temperatures after this level. And again, while drifting, I noticed minor frame drops. But again, it was very much playable. And for the most part, again, I have to say it's running fine, but there is minor frame drops at times that I am noticing. So I would say it's playing this game really well, but again, at times, as we saw earlier also, I do notice some frame drops when there is a lot of action. It's not the smoothest. But as you can see, it is running this game pretty well. So let's do one thing now. Let's get out of this one because it's almost 14 minutes since we were gaming. And I don't notice any heat. That's a good thing. But let's check the temperatures. And as you can see, about 39 degrees Celsius around the screen. Almost, yeah, 39.6. So let's take that as 40. And here at the back, again about 39.7, so about 40. So it's touching about 40 degrees centigrade with extended gaming. And guys, as I mentioned earlier, due to the limited internal storage, I could not install any more games. As you can see, let me show you. If I just go to the storage, we just have about 849 MB free, so I couldn't install any heavy games like Nova, etc. It was giving me error. So if you are a sort of a heavy gamer, you have to constantly install games and remove games because you cannot move the entire game data to the SD card. And also, as I mentioned, though I didn't face any touch issues, but the multi-touch points are just 2 on this device. So what do I feel about the gaming with this Galaxy J5? I would say it did perform decently in gaming. Yes, there was some lag, but the biggest problem with this device for gamers is that the lack of internal storage. The internal storage is actually pretty less, so you can just install about 4 or 5 casual games or just about 2 big games. I think so the Galaxy J7 might be a better bet in gaming. But I had used this device as my primary device for 2 days, and what I really liked is the overall performance was decent, and also the battery life was really good. And I'll be posting my full in-depth review with the Galaxy J5 very soon, so stay tuned to my channel. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.